Istanbul Basaksehir stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of the increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
And that gets things running. Istanbul Basaksehir are another team that have been in the media spotlight just recently, and goes for goal! Luis Gustavo. Skirtle battles to win it back. Forward it goes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Potuk. Zajc. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Just brushed off the ball there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the counter is on. Can he? He's gone for it!
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Still goalless. Aziz tries to get it forward quickly. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's Junior Caesar. Gets away from his opponents. And the ball's come loose. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Hoists it forward. That's a throw. Tries a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're already into the second period. Shot a goal! Oh, surely! Gileson gets rid without sophistication. That's a good ball to find him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's going to be a double change then. Going through, gets into some space. Skirtle demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Potuk. He's got away, and it's played forward. Well, we're past the turn on opening day, and still no breakthrough. Gets his foot in there. Gileson closing in on the last quarter of an hour. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Potuk goes looking.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gets the better of his man. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Brings it forward. They are right into last chance territory. And here's the chance to counter.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the shot! There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Well, welcome to you worldwide for the second instalment of this two-part drama. If you missed the first, well, you missed very little. In fact, it moved us no further forward than we were at the start. We are, in effect, back at the beginning. It is a one-off tie. Someone, somehow, is going to have to go through whatever it takes. There is so much at stake and nothing between the teams. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So no breakthrough in the first 90 minutes. I wonder, are we expecting the same level of tightness as that, Jim Beglin?
Well, based on the evidence of what we witnessed in the first leg, Peter, I don't think we'll be seeing anything too bold from either side to start with. Both sides have shown that they can be very solid defensively, and the prospect of having to chase the game so early, I'm sure, will appeal to neither party. This could end up being a real battle of wits, with mind games playing a sizable part. That could even mean we could be here for the long haul.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Piccini. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Gets the better of his man. Has a pop! That would have been some goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Cheryshev, more than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Cheryshev. That's a good ball to... He's gone for it! Yes! And that gives them an overall lead.
Valencia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Decent looking ball. Gaya. Istanbul Basaksehir. One down despite having the better chances here. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Kondogbia drives it forward. Rodrigo spreads it towards the left. Gaya. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ball swung in. Oh, smart save. Forward it goes. Parejo. Istanbul Basaksehir are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Robinho. He gets past his man.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's through the middle. Robinho. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Rodrigo! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rodrigo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Istanbul Basaksehir have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So here he is, making his first appearance in new colours. Elia, and here's Robinho. Chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. Kondogbia plays it forward, gets away from his opponents, shoots! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Valencia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rodrigo. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Rodrigo. Hoists it forward. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cheryshev has set up one goal so far. Elia with a good steal, well played. Parejo. Jeffrey Kondogbia. And here's Rodrigo. It's Rodrigo! Robinho. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it hasn't happened. No first leg cushion. Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Now, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And as you can see, we've already started here. Galatasaray have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need to
get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
Yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive. They've made a decent start.
Oh, real danger here! Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And here's Falcao. Falcao not easily shrugged off the ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Struck, he's had a shot! Played out to the right. He's played him through. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Istanbul Basaksehir take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Seri gets wrestled off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Demba Ba. And the finish! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that's an agonising miss. Just pure agonising.
Marcao Teixeira. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Gets the better of his man. Nagatomo. There are a few waiting for it. It's a good run down. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just 1 goal. Still a decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Istanbul Basaksehir come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Basaksehir going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. He's through, now is he in? And he's there to cut it out. Istanbul Basaksehir can make their change now with a break in play. And here's it's Falcao! Babajan gives chase. Heave to the... Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Now it's Demba. He's through the middle. Oh, he's in! Has a hit! Seri. Belanda. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Tries to dink it in.
Galatasaray are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Demba.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And here's Demba. Could move up a gear here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Oh, good interception. So that's it. It is all over. Istanbul Basaksehir, hold on. It's a narrow squeak. Bit of luck. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Trabzonspor have been going through a pretty rough time of late. It is safe to say that their form coming into this game is not good at all.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious. And with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to...
Real chance! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort, and it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Gets the better of his man. Well positioned to make that interception. Trabzonspor are so very keen to register that first win, stuck on 2 points.
Yeah, the message is simple, Peter. They'll see this as a real chance to properly launch their season.
Gets away from his opponent. Trabzonspor seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide. I wouldn't want... Sturridge! Oh, that was no routine save.
Sturridge simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Loose. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Trabzonspor seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Swung over into the middle. Out to the right. He's got away. Big chance! What chance? It's in! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Istanbul Basaksehir break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Istanbul Basaksehir got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And we hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Istanbul Basaksehir, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Istanbul Basaksehir carrying a one-goal lead. Istanbul Basaksehir picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, shot at goal! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Istanbul Basaksehir have it back and they can go again. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. And here's Sturridge. Gets it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice.
Ilya! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
He's found his man. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it upfield. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a promising ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Out to the left it goes. That's not going to make it. He's had a goal! Hoists it forward. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Istanbul Basaksehir can be very happy with a...